Boom and live o'clock. Freaky Friday. How are we all? Hello to Nikki in the chat and blank faces. Yes, this this time of year is indeed hell. I'm not a Christmas fan. Blaming childhood. Hate it. But nonetheless, it's for the kids. What's I going to say? I've gone blank. Completely started on saying something that I wasn't planning on saying. Blame you, blank faces, geese. But yes, I thought we'd talk about the ECHR because it's all been kicking off. Hey, Dan Pouncy, I saw your messages on that on my video. I did read them all. I saw them all. I think you left five messages. I thought, that should help the algorithm. Cheers, Pouncy dude. Hope you're well. And Nikki, hope you're well, living the dream. It's Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. That's the thing, isn't it? It makes no sense. European commissions or conventions of human rights, and then they're telling us. But I did see something come up that Labour says a backlog of asylum appeals has doubled to over 70k. I was like, don't get it. Let me do it so it's up on stream, so you could see the articles, because I'm still getting people that say like what I say is rubbish, and I'm like, I literally show you the evidence. Admittedly, most are Muslim. Admittedly, if for any reason there's any technical hitches, like there was the other day, my PC is, I don't know what it's doing, mate. I'll end up having to go back to my laptop when I. But it should all be happy days. Got the new boiler. Yeah, well, we had a thing going on. We got a smart meter and it's coming up with all these weird things. Like, what's going on here, geese? But yeah, you got every nice new boiler. Happy days. This time of year, it's blooming freezing. And that's about Keir Starmer and Labour giving you the cold shoulder. You see the hidden thing in that Children's Wellbeing as Schools Act. If you get a chance, have a look. Several people done videos of what's in it. Is that to do? Because I was done a video earlier I loaded up about Austria. They so do children's wellbeing, and that they banned the burqa and the niqab, which I thought was a blooming good idea because it's just oppressive to women. It's an insult to women and children. I think if they're younger than 14, they don't have to wear it. So it's ridiculous. Last one was me saying we used 10k on one. Blumenora. 10k? What did you do? Eat the whole street for a year? My word, mate. That's crazy. Here we see it. Look, taxpayers face substantial extra costs to support failed asylum seekers after the appeals backlog more than doubled in a year. How on earth could it double? No, the UK has age checks for all VPNs encrypted. Oh, VPN. Oh, right. The number of asylum appeals waiting to be heard jumped by 104% to 69,670 by the end of September, compared to 34,234 at the same point last year. I mean, is that just ridiculous? And a lot of it, I know that every Tom, Dick and Harry's going to be appealing and all that, but they do whatever, and the ECHR steps in and just ruins it. So... But anyway, that's enough of that little clip. I just wanted to show you that. But this is more thingy before we jump straight into the ECHR. The number of failed asylum seekers disappearing from migrant hotels on a daily basis is terrifying, a whistleblower has claimed. A contractor working at multiple properties in England where migrants are being housed has told of chaos amid an alleged lack of monitoring. So they could be anywhere now. So what do you women and children are like, oh, the number of asylum seekers living in hotels at taxpayers' expense has jumped to more than 36,000, the highest level for almost 2 years. Oh, I thought Labour was lowering it. I thought Labour was, sorting that out and putting them in HMOs to try and mess around with the figures. As you get the OBS men involved to sort it out. OBS, sort it out. That's what I was using on here. I was going to use OBS, but no, StreamYard, so much easier. But I thought they're saying the HMOs and what was it, the army bases here, there, and everywhere, trying to split them. You know, we still got the same amount of asylum seekers, but they're putting them here, there, and everywhere, trying to make out that there was less. They think we're silly. Oh yeah, there's less people in hotels because there's less asylum seekers. No, you spread them out with the HMOs and God knows what. But even now, the hotel figures are going through the roof. Latest data from the Home Office showed 36,273 migrants when hotel accommodation at the end of September, and that's up by 4,232. So, what's going on? What is going on? In all, there were 111,651 people receiving taxpayer-funded asylum support, an increase of over 5,500 in 3 months. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. 111,651 people receiving taxpayer-funded asylum support. I mean, that's your tax dollar. And more tax dollar at work. We're spending more on anything and everything that's nothing to do with this country and stuff we shouldn't be spending money on. How does that work? How does that work? Oh, I'll pay tax for this country. Yeah, but we'll give it all to foreigners, give it all to illegal immigrants. And what we do is, you know, like the foreigners thing I said, it's like we're sending it all abroad. Like, don't worry about the fact that you need money in this country. No, cost of living crisis. No, forget it. Send all the money abroad and send it all to the illegal immigrants. 111,500 of them. Home Office said a record 110,051 people claimed asylum in the UK in the year ending in 2 September, up 13%. Oh, yeah, Labour are doing this, that, and everything else, said no one. This made it a record high after a previous figure of 111,000 for the year to June was revised down slightly. The unnamed contractor has now opened up about his concerns, saying many new arrivals without documents were going missing. He said when someone gets to about a week away from the hotel, they're processed as an absconder. Nothing really happens there. They get marked as left the hotel and a notification is sent to the Home Office. It's at least weekly. Most of the time it can be daily. He outlined details of what happens when asylum seekers arrive at hotels providing accommodation, saying they get given a date that they need to move out by. You would expect immigration enforcement to go to the hotel to pick these people up. You would expect them to not even be told that they failed their asylum claim. You'd expect them just to be collected from the hotel. That doesn't happen. For those people to freely be allowed, undetected and unchecked on the streets of this country is terrifying. A Home Office spokesperson said in response, blah, 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 I expect, this government will end the use of hotels and have introduced major reforms to the asylum system to scale up removals of people with no right to be here and address the factors drawing illegal migrants to the UK in the first place, because we're a soft touch. I think it was on something else before. I think it was saying on GB News last night. We are a soft touch. Like, they literally pass over 50 Islamic countries and they want to come here because there's people here to convert. I mean, if it was that bad in your country, you wouldn't care where you were. And being like the Muslim, you think, okay, unless you're escaping like genuine like the Islamic oppression and like living in a like poo hole of a country, and you think, do you know what? Every single thing you do, breathe in and out, and they say no, you're supposed to breathe out and in. Oh, they're punishable by death under Sharia law. So if you escape that, you're not going to go to an Islamic country. But they're not. They're just lying, and they just walk past all the Islamic countries, and they come to the UK because one of the immigrants even said, "Oh, there's people here we can convert to Muslim because obviously it's a Christian country." So that's why they're here, to convert, and that's why they make their way here to try and force all and everything that they've escaped from onto us. Like, it makes no sense. Nearly 50,000 people with no right to be in our country have been removed unenforced, and enforcement arrests to tackle illegal working are at the highest level in recent history. A dedicated team in the Home Office works with police across government and commercial companies to trace absconders. Well, they're failing miserably. Failure to return to a hotel can lead to asylum claims and support being withdrawn. A report revealed this week how the asylum system cost taxpayers $4.9 billion in 2024 to 2025, mostly on providing migrant hotels and other accommodation. Illegal immigrant hotels. Why do they put migrant? They're trying to soften the blow. They think they can try and like gloss it all up for us. But even this figure excludes major sums such as legal aid for asylum seekers' lawyers and the costs borne by local councils when taking responsibility for supporting successful claimants, suggesting the true figure could be much higher. It's probably add half again, isn't it? It go from 5 to about 7.5 billion. But this is ridiculous. But I suppose it's worth showing because like it just makes me laugh because they're absconding and we all got to sit around and go, right, yeah, we're not allowed to say anything. The asylum appeals has doubled. So anything and everything, it's just going to literally cost us money. Got this courtesy of GB News. European court boss warns Britain not to undermine ECHR by seeking tougher migration measures. I mean, to me, that makes zero sense. I was like, how does that work? Let's zoom in there so you can see it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, so they don't want to say anything, don't want to change anything. You can't say nothing, can't do nothing. So if I went to France, come back on a boat, spoke gibberish, would they give me a room? I was joking about that in my last live. So yeah, look, go on holiday to France or anywhere in the EU, but then come back on one of the boats. You'll get put up in a hotel and everything paid for. Do you know what I mean? Like literally everything paid for. So it's not bad, is it? Was it 1 in 3 or so on universal credit is an foreign national with no need to work, but the disabled get the blame? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, mate. You see the UN migration replacement order for all countries. Have a look on their website, checking once who ordered all countries to have digital ID again. Oh my God. UN migration replacement. Hey then, business. Trump says European culture is on the brink of extinction. He ain't far wrong. Danny Tomo is seen and says 9 months and UK is finished. Well, it's not taking long because, I mean, you're talking what? All these illegal immigrants, plus the country is around 6% Muslim, about 4 million. Is it 2 million, 4 million Muslims in the country? And it's already like it is. And that's with just 6%. And it's absolutely awful. I mean, it's just like laying it thick, aren't they? You Islamophobics. And you're racist for not wanting illegal immigrants that are going to sort of grape your kids and your wives and your mums and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, they got illegal immigrants welcome here. Who comes up with signs like that, knowing that all they do is murder people, kill kids, and grape everyone? Do you know what I mean? If the countries are so bad, they've had to leave and come here. Why do they want us to become like them and the country they've left? Doesn't make sense. Exactly. They're like, oh yeah, I've escaped like all the Islamic oppression. By the way, you got to live Islamically here in the UK. We demand it, otherwise you're Islamophobic and racist. Oh, yeah, I don't get it. Like I said, it's because they can force their religion on us. They know it's a Christian country, so they can force it on us. But they go to an Islamic country, then it's already Islamic, so they can't do anything. But all these illegal immigrants, I think I showed a picture in my last live stream. They're all men. There's no women or children on these boats. I'm trying to make out there is, because like Keir Starmer's full of it. Literally talks like out the back end of a cow, that bloke. But the Council of European Secretary General Alain Berset has cautioned Britain against seeking tougher migration measures that could destroy or undermine Europe's human rights system. But we're not, like you said, Pouncy, we're not nothing to do with Europe, the EU. No, oh no, you're going to have tougher measures and like change anything to do with the ECHR and like what are you on about? We're not even if it's still. We need to just leave. Don't try and change it. If that's the way they want it, whatever, leave it, because it's not doing us any favors at all. Like we've got 170 terrorists in this country, but we can't do anything with them because the ECHR, human rights. Oh, the fact they're terrorists and they probably kill people. What happened to the victims and their human rights? Went out the window there. Oh no, but they get human rights, and you can't say they don't because they're from Islam. They're from Islam. They believe in Islam. They follow Islam. And if you say anything, they're going to tell you it's because of their links to Islam, and you're racist. You're Islamophobic. You're a bigot. You're a fascist. You're any other word that they can think of. It's like, we're nothing to do with the EU. So get rid of the ECHR. Just like literally leave it. So we want nothing to do with it. It's crap. It's obviously not working. You're like, oh, we got a man here who's like murdered 58 people. Yeah, but if he goes back, he'll get hurt. So he can stay here. Well, about the ECHR, doesn't matter. The bloke's got a criminal record. Out you go. Get on that aeroplane or get on the boat. Pee off. Go away. He issued the warnings as the UK seeks greater authority to deport foreign criminals and reject asylum seekers. See, imagine that. Your country, people, your country, the UK, wants greater authority to deport foreign criminals and reject asylum seekers. What? Because it's our country and you can't do nothing yet. What on earth? It's our country. Like, you want to get rid of it? Oh no, ECHR says no. It's ridiculous. Big up business. Hope you're well, mate. You got cares coming in a bit. We can't do anything without help. Stuck in bed most of my life now. Oh, that doesn't sound good, mate. Make the most of it and relax. Take it easy. You got your carers coming in a bit. I don't know what I can really say to that. I can't really. You always say, "Come on, mate, get up, do your press ups, do your sit ups." Like, no, mate, no, not funny. Whiz, shut your face. But if you got your carers come around, they look after you. Decent carers. I hope they actually earn some decent money, but they probably get pittance, just like you, mate. Do you know what I mean? Was Poland some other countries stop migrants, but now being fined every day by the EU for not taking them? Yep. I think Poland did join Hungary. They're paying like $1 million a day because they said like small price to pay for the safety of their women and children. And then we got the UK with signs going, illegal immigrants, welcome here. Come on, all you rapists, serial killers, sexual assaulters, murderers, all you people that want to genocide the Jews. Come on, you can come in. As long as you vote for Labour, Keir wants you in. Come on. Or got a little bit excited there, didn't I? Paint that's sad, but you've got us lot to talk to. Exactly. Talk to us, Pantsy. Come on, Pantsy. Is that Pouncy, actually? Pouncy. It's all about the pronunciation. It's harder when the UK is falling fast and more dangerous. Yep. I don't know what's going on with this blooming country. I mean, it doesn't matter what we say, what we do, because like even September the 13th, Tommy Robinson, he's planning another one, and people are doing this and that. You do all your little like your call-ins for like I don't know Paul Thorpe and Tommy Robinson who he talks to, and even Prostate Prophet says whatever, and nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing's changed. So what do we do? What do we say? Mr. Berset argued that criticism of the Strasbourg court, which is run by the Council of Europe, has become excessively brutal, and noted that any amendments to the European Convention of Human Rights would necessitate unanimous approval from all 46 members. Defending the court's record, he dismissed concerns about blocked deportations. The blocked deportations are a real issue. Real issue. Because you're talking about people, like we said, like with like criminal backgrounds, for crying out loud. Like, no, there's nothing to worry about, nothing to see here. What? What are you on about? But just thought it'd be worth pointing that out, because like they say, no, you can't change this, you can't change that. No, we're going to keep them all in your country. We do not give two hoots. Labour want votes. So if they got to invite in murderers with genocidal ideology and they want to go around raping young kids, you know, the paedophilia and everything, then not a problem. Get them in. I want the Muslim vote. I want it. Don't care. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Stats supplied by Louis X on Kick. 10th of December 2021 to 11th under 873 votes. I was 62. Bloody hell. 872. And then once they're here, they stay here because of the ECHR. Like, I mean, should we stay? Should we leave? We are definitely, as a country, the UK suffers because of the ECHR. What can we do? I'm sure you can tell me in the chat. So get in the chat and tell me. Oh, it winds me up, it does. But this is I saw this on GB News and I laughed because like the fact that it's not 10 out of 10 is quite worrying. But then obviously we got all our oh, excuse me, bit of an early one this morning. I haven't stopped all day. Whiz is not whizzing. You think it'd be 10 out of 10, but we got the ones that hold up the sign saying illegal immigrants and racist and all this rubbish, don't we? So, but a new poll shows 9 in 10 Britons support deporting violent illegal migrants to protect women's safety. Well, all these illegal immigrants, right? Just want, you know, they come here illegally. They should all just be going. Every single one should be deported, regardless. Don't matter. Don't matter what your reason is. We don't care. You got here illegally. Go away. You have no issue, no reason being in this country. Full stop. It's illegal. But we want to, like 9 in 10 want to deport violent illegal immigrants. What's the other 1 in 10 thinking? They want them here. Go and stay with them then. Don't worry about women's safety. No, it's racist, mate. Racist. You not wanting to take in illegal immigrants is racist. Islamophobic. How dare you? Like, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. So deporting foreign criminals is against human rights. Wow. Yeah, because their human rights, even though they ran away to escape a murder life sentence, or they've been sexually assaulting how many people. There's one bloke, like tens of victims that he had, but he's not allowed to be sent back because he'll get harmed. You what? ECHR at its finest. It's absolutely pathetic. So yeah, basically deporting foreign criminals is against their human rights. Don't worry about their criminals. Don't worry about their victims. It's all about them. Because like I say, you're going to be called racist. You're going to be Islamophobic. Basically, you could put that up in capitals, Nikki. Yes, we really do need to leave the ECHR. It is absolutely screwing up everything. I mean, they'll be like, oh yeah, I raped seven children and murdered 6 people, but if I go back, they're going to hang me. Oh, you can stay here then, mate. There's a hotel there. I'll tell you what, get all your laundry and we'll do that and all. And we'll give you some money every week. So get yourself some food and some ciggies. I'm sure you can work illegally for Uber Eats or someone, or Just Eat. You know what I mean? It's all good, mate. Don't worry. We'll look after you. We love criminals. But by the way, you're going to vote Labour? Yeah. You're going to support me, Mr. Starmer? You are. Brilliant. Yeah, you can stay, mate. It's not a problem. No, don't worry. No. No, I know you're 46 and you're a wanted serial killer. But say you're 15 and vote Labour. All right? Come on in. Have you got rid of all your papers? Get rid of them all. You got nothing with your ID on it, nothing with your criminal record. No. Change your name. Just come up with a name. SpongeBob SquarePants. Lovely name. Have that. Yeah. No, don't. No, I said don't tell them you're over 40. Just tell them you're 15, maybe 16. You have to. I mean, I'd rather you say 16 because then you can vote. Sweet. Cheers, mate. There you go. We need to leave Europe a full stop. We are an island and need to make our own rules. Yep. Well, was it yesterday? No. Wednesday stream, wasn't it? Something about like trying to go sort of part back into Brussels to do some trade. What was the point of Brexit? They're screwing us over, people. Oh, that was your next thing. Like, what happened to Brexit? Exactly. It's there, but what they're trying to do, right? Because they think we're stupid. What they're doing is little deals here and there, which like that gets you sort of back into sort of part Brexit because we're doing like Brexit, pre-Brexit trade deals there and this bit over there. And by the time it's all said and done, it'd be like we never, ever had Brexit. And they literally go against the people. And that's the way it's turning out. So I don't know what's going on with bloomin' Brexit. They're literally trying to reverse it, like Liberal Democrats. So you can't vote Lib Dem. That was it. Ed Davey, he just looks a weirdo. So allowing people to come into the country who grape and murder its citizens, and we just have to smile and say it's okay. It's in the name of diversity. Absolutely shambolic. That's basically it. CL in a nutshell. Yep. Claims it's all about diversity. Of course it is. And the ECHR is stopping us as a country from doing what we need to do to keep our women and children safe. And we're keeping all the unsavoury people. Do you know what I mean? I did to think what the government's going to do over Christmas and that, like buying presents, giving me like a full old Christmas dinner. Like, no, we're Islamic, but we will take all that. Yep. You need to stop Christmas in the UK. I see Tesco has evergreen trees. Nice step. Now we need to get rid of the rest. Turkey, it's not a Christmas turkey. Call it a seasonal bird. That's what it is. Seasonal bird. No more carol singing. Don't need decorations. Don't see Santa Claus everywhere. You're going to offend the 6% that are Muslim. But you have to celebrate all their stuff like Ramadan, etc. You have to celebrate that and you have to bow to it. But anything you do, just stop it. Islamists do not want to see it. The Muslims don't want to see it. They're here in this country to not assimilate, but to be more like the Borg from Star Trek, innit? Well, the Borg in Star Trek, they're you will be assimilated. Something like that, innit? I hadn't seen the Borg in the Next Generation for a bit. I saw lost track. Remember him in Voyager and the other Enterprise, but yeah, basically the Borg in Star Trek are like Islam. Change, you will be us or you will be dead. You want to deport foreign criminals who come here illegally? How dare you? That's racist. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Good old Keir Starlin in his blooming thing. Like I say, like He's off his nut, but he wants the boat. He's like, yeah, you can all come in. Yeah, vote Labour. Woohoo. Don't care if you're a criminal. Don't care if you're making out you're 16 to be around kids. We'll make it even easier for you. In every hotel, we've got a poster up showing you where the local parks are. So you know exactly where you can go to find the kids. And you can do what your prophet done. Alan Zut. Yeah, hi, Pats. Hope you're well, Pat, and your leather straps. When Bush invaded Iraq in 1919 and started up this hornet's nest of a mass migration, this is what he meant by a new world order, destruction of the West. Yep. And that Iraq with, was it Tony Blair? That was just naughty. That was just all on lies. Which proves, literally, they will lie to do whatever or get whatever going or whatever that narrative agenda or whatever is going on. But this is probably to make their people money. Because if someone does, like, you know, makes guns, they're like, oh, we need more guns. I make ammunitions. Oh, we need more ammunition. Wait, let's have a war. Do you know what I mean? Let's make our people loads and loads of money. All our elites. It's ridiculous. So, come on, guys. It's not like we're opening our borders to military-aged men who literally undermine British values and openly say they want to have Sharia take over the UK. Yes, your sarcasm is not lost on me. That's basically it. Because I've looked through quite a few photos and maybe over a year, about a year ago, maybe a bit more than a year, I saw one woman and a kid in a boat. That's it. That's the only one I've seen. Other than that, it just happens to be men, Muslim men with the Islamic ideology who don't even understand that grape is a crime. I mean, I don't feel like politicians ever wanted Brexit, so they went into it with bad faith from the start. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Exactly that, mate. It seems like anything to get back in it, isn't it? So my last live stream, I got affected by the PC. It went all silly and funny. So if it does do it again, don't worry. I'll have to probably use the laptop on the next live stream. But it does happen. Don't worry. I'll be in the chat saying, "Oh my god, technology! I can't believe it. It went all like Islamized. It refused to do anything." No, we can't celebrate Christmas. That's racist. Yes, it is, mate. Of course it is. Oh, all good. Happy days. Enfield, I just purchased a seasonal bird. Oh, good. I hope it says seasonal bird. We don't want to. I mean, I see you've used. I mean, I've gone and put it up on screen there, and that looks suspiciously like you've used some crimbo type emojis. That in itself is so racist, mate. I can't believe it. You put up Santa Claus and a turkey and an emoji wearing a Christmas hat. I mean, what are you thinking, mate? A Muslim will accidentally watch this and think, and they're going to be offended. It's all because you used the wrong emoji. Oh dear. From the start, we had the vote, and then there was the vote legal vote, and followed by a few more similar votes. That's right, Mark. They were like, I don't think Cameron was expecting it. Then with all the negotiations, they set it up to fail right away. Yeah, screwed all the other. Is it Theresa May? She got screwed over by that, trying to do this and that, and they're trying to stop it. But that's all the South Coast are washed with illegals and illness. South Coast of where? Ibiza. I'm on the South Coast of England. Wifey's ill, but he's got the flu. There's some super flu going on and all. But we're not going to get rid of it. We're not going to talk bad about it. We don't want to offend anyone who's actually like pro super flu. Do you know what I mean? There'll be big old banners going out. So going, super flu, welcome here. Yeah. For example, if you're going to negotiate with somebody, do not globally announce you must have an agreement by a certain date. I know, it sort of gives away the fact, yeah. That would just encourage the opposition to just say no to everything until then. It sort of gives the whole thing away. Yeah, leave. That's it, Dave. I mean, this ECHR, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But an overwhelming majority of Britons are demanding, yeah, don't demand because you ain't going to get nothing. Urgent action over migrant sex crimes in Britain to protect women's safety, with an explosive new polling showing the nation is united in its response. Yeah, but 9 out of 10. And what I bet why who's the 1 in 10? Is that actually the illegal immigrant vote? The striking results were revealed in the new YouGov study commissioned by the Women's Policy Centre and shared exclusively with GB News. It showed 93% of Britons support the deportation of illegal migrants who are guilty of rape and other violent crimes. This was compounded by 67% of respondents saying the small boat crisis was threatening women's safety across the country. So the sort of seem to be getting the gist that what the problem is. I mean, blimey heck. Seasonal bird, a brass in a Santa hat. Pat, I'm pro superflu. Yeah, got to be pro superflu. Yeah. Is it a form of racism to be against it? But I mean, to be honest, mate, if you're pro superflu, you've also got to be pro flu, pro COVID. Because they're all, you know, what they called? I can't remember. Try not to say too much because you get shadow banned on that. I get shadow banned enough for talking about this. Ridiculous. But if throw COVID in, they'll pick it up in the algorithm or the AI. Go, oh my God, he's mentioned COVID in a video. We shall show this to 0 people on YouTube. There's 2 billion people using YouTube every day. We will show it to 6 people. That's what YouTube does. But yeah, I mean, you can't discriminate between superflu and the flu and COVID. It's all in. It's all in, mate. Come on. I want it all fair dues. And SARS, all of it. You've got to be pro all of it, mate. You can't just be pro superflu because that's racist, just picking out one. You know what I mean? Nicky like that one, Pats. The superflu is destroyed by nicotine. Who would have guessed? Feel free to research. They were saying something to do with COVID as well. When you take a cigarette or something. I used to be a smoker about a year and a half ago, but I quit because I died. I like to throw that in, like get sympathy vote. I died, everybody, over 3.5 minutes. No one cares, mate. Not even all my family come to see me, mate. You know what I mean? Poor Wiz. Wiz is still unloved. He's carried it through from childhood. Poor Wiz. Oh, diddums. Grow some balls, Wiz. But yeah, they didn't really want to get it out about, like, say, smoking or something because it's respiratory or something. The smoke done something. I'm sure it's COVID as well. I'm sure I read it, but whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I'm just saying that probably backs up what you're saying there with superflu, Tony. So that'd be the irony. No, I'm only for the regional blues. I'm for deporting COVID. Deport foreign flu. Yep. What did Trump call it? The China flu or something, wasn't it? Yeah, coming to this country now. The old COVID came into this country, no ID. We had to give it a name because it had no ID, and it just went everywhere. It was like Islam, mate, making everyone ill. Get yourself into trouble. Stop talking like that. But anyway, where was I? These definitive stances were shared across the lengths and breadths of the country, with 93% of those in England, 96% in Wales, and 97% in Scotland, and 89% in Northern Ireland in favour of deporting violent illegal migrants. But 100% will not be removed from any of the aforementioned England, Wales, Scotland, or Northern Ireland because of the ECHR. Just so you know. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So it doesn't matter what all this says, because we know the ECHR going, cannot deport, you're being racist, Islamophobic. Regarding threats to women, 67% of those in England, 72% in Wales, and 60% Scotland, and 80% Northern Ireland said large-scale migration had become a serious issue. Blimey heck, 67% of those in England. What on earth is the other 33% doing? They got their thumb up the bum and over their eyes. What on earth? Northern Ireland, 80%. Well, they're on it. Scotland, only 60%. Wales, not too bad, 72%. But that's crazy. Prayed that it would be higher. I mean, what on earth? Should be, in theory, 80 to 90%, surely. Surely. The trends were similar across the political landscape, with 99% of Reform and Conservative voters backing deportations of illegal migrants convicted of rape and violent crimes, which was matched by 92 and 93% of Labour and Lib Dem voters, respectively. Well, at least 99%, that's bang on, isn't it? But then you got 92 and 93. So in Labour, you got 8% who do not think illegal immigrants, that should be deported regardless because they're illegal. But if they're convicted of rape or violent crimes, they're not backing the deportation of. What's going on with these people? I mean, I don't like the word retarded, but are they retarded? Holy moly. China virus, yep. China virus, China flu. 2 illegals mistakenly raped each other in Exeter late last week. Carlo Gambino. What, they actually I'm going to look that up. I don't know how do I look it up? I don't know where to search. Got Afghan man charged with raping 2 14-year-old girls. 2 African migrants are among 4 people charged with raping a teenage girl. Afghani charged raping 2. All Afghan. The teen asylum seekers are raped a 15-year-old. Oh, it doesn't say anything about that. Oh, that's a shame. I can't back that up. I'll take your word for it, geese, but I can't find anything like. But that's just weird. But these are the sort of stories that they're just going to it doesn't matter how much you Google, they're not going to get it out there. I mean, they're trying to keep it all quiet about them and people being released from prison accidentally when they're illegal immigrants, etc. as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like the whole scenario is like shh, 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 shh. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, Pat. I was like, what? what? Carlo Gambino star says, Pat, it's true. It is a true. Business says, Carlo. I tried, geese. Oh, I'm trying to hit the button. I did try to find a story, but it's not there. They're going to keep it quiet, aren't they? That's just quite normal. That'd be so funny. Illegals. Man on man, is it? Is it the man or a man or? Is it that type? But yeah. Yeah. Exeter Daily News. Exeter Daily News. So it don't come up. It's not even coming up with Exeter Daily News. I actually click on the news button rather than all, and it's like, no. But literally, it comes out with like MSN, Devon Live, BBC, Daily Mail, ITBX, Express, BBC, Daily Mail, GB News. It literally will not come up with Exeter Daily News. I wonder if I get rid of that and actually the Exeter Daily go like that way. Accept all cookies. Shame we can't put a link up on the. We should get a link up in the chat. Let's see if I can do a search. We got Spain. What are you on about? UK news. I'm actually on the exeterdaily.co.uk here. Their website's a bit poo, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if there's anything about coming out of everything but. God, I've got some boring stories on here. Solar energy expansion. Ooh, we don't even need it. Oh, that's a bummer. I can't find it. Have you got a link or anything? It's just not showing me. It's being an absolute. This is why certain stories just never get found. It's like you even go to the main, but there's absolutely nothing coming up regards that. Even when I put in Exeter News or Exeter Daily News, that's terrible, isn't it? Oh well, I gave it a go, geez, but it's not playing ball. It's not playing ball. How dare it? So, yep, it's just depressing. Yep. Maybe it's in the Elzut. Yeah. Don't forget to the like button, the like and subscribe. Yes, I got a button for that. Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Watch the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Going up in the world. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, mate. There's certain stories they won't have out, so they're literally like. I've had stories before where someone said it in the chat, and I'm like, I'm not saying you're a liar, but I can't find it. Do you know what I mean? So they do keep stuff quiet. So anything to do with anything like that, that's why this channel gets like shadow banned or whatever. Wait till it works out. I've done a video about the ECHR. They'll be like, we're not showing that to anyone with. I get some lives that get like 800 plus views, or say 600 to 1,000 maybe. Do you know what I mean? Some bit better, some not as good. But because like the title and everything, shadow ban, mate. But anyway, this is hilarious. The Green Party. 36% of supporters worried about the impact of illegal migration on women's safety, although 87% backed deportation of violent migrants. Oh my, 36 Green Party. Is that because they got a certain Muslim, what do you call it? The second in command. YouGov's findings were based on responses of more than 400,000 people to an email survey sent across the UK. Should have sent me it. Reaction to the results, Paola Diana, the chair of the Women's Policy Centre, said, "The British public could not be clearer. Women's rights and women's safety are under threat, and people across the country recognise that illegal migration is part of the problem." It's blooming the problem. It's gone absolutely through the roof. The staggering majority demand that violent offenders who come here illegally should be removed from our communities. Anything less is a failure to safeguard women and girls. Reaction to the bombshell poll, Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp told GB News, "We should leave the ECHR and deport all foreign criminals and illegal immigrants." You'd think that would be a given. You think that would be a given. Women and girls at risk due to high levels of rape and sex offences committed by some illegal immigrant nationalities, the Conservative MP said. Because they're all Muslim, mate. They're all like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Eritrea, places like that. Reform UK's Lee Anderson was not surprised by the results of the study, telling the People's Channel, "Women and girls are being put at increased risk of sexual attacks because of the negligence of this government who allow rapists into our country every month. Because they want them to vote. These depraved monsters from backward cultures should not be prowling our streets. There's no wonder women are up in arms." Depraved monsters from backward cultures. That's a very, very good way of putting it, I think. Instead of just saying like these Muslim men. They got low IQs due to incest as well. But, you know, what can we do? Not allowed to say anything, though. Islamophobic, mate. Fears over the safety of women and girls have quickly become a key concern for Britons amid a disturbing spate of migrant sex crimes making headlines. They're going to try and squash that and all. Most recently, 2 Afghan teens who arrived in Britain by the English Channel were jailed for the rape of 15-year-old girl in Leamington Spa. Yep. Surprised that this actually gets on the news and we can actually see it, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise there'd be a bit like, Concerned Britons are taken to the streets under banners of women's safety, including the Pink Ladies group, which is crusading to protect vulnerable girls. Among those also raising an alarm about the crisis is a Women's Safety Initiative, whose mission is to expose the dangers of mass migration, put women and girls first, advocate for victims, and demand real solutions. Jess Gill, founder and director of the group, told GB News illegal migration was the biggest threat facing women. It is, but we're not allowed to say anything. Shut up. You know what I mean? Stop saying it's all the illegals. How dare you? Day the Jackal forever. Big up. Hope you're all right, mate. Living the dream. It's crazy. So, you know, we shouldn't really be talking about this. How dare we? We've seen so many case studies where women have been sacrificed because politicians don't have what it takes to deport people who shouldn't be in the country to begin with. Well said, Jess Gill. Reacting to the latest polling, Miss Gill said the rights of migrants should never come before the safety of women in this country. Well, they do. And there's nothing you can do about it because that's the way Labour, the government, the Home Office want it. And the ECHR. Labour has attempted to address the crisis with Home Secretary Shabanana Mahmood admitting the pace and scale of migration has placed immense pressure on local communities. Yeah, but you do nothing about it. Don't worry, you know, you got your nice big salary and all that and all your expenses. Don't worry. The fact that she's a Muslimah, she should not be in British politics in any shape or form. Last month, she outlined plans to reinterpret Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights, ECHR, to speed up deportations and cut asylum claims. Among other measures, however, holes in her reform have been highlighted by experts and concerned lawmakers. Yes, because you go nowhere. How dare you try and get out illegal immigrants? How dare you try and get out rapists? They've got to stay in your country. Home Office said so. The government's plan to end asylum hotels by moving migrants into military barracks, with the Cameron Barracks in Inverness and Crowborough training camp in East Sussex, the first sites identified, are already facing fierce local opposition. Well, I wonder why. As many as 190,455 migrants have broken into Britain across the English Channel since 2018, with 39,294 so far in 2025, according to the Migration Watch think tank. So there you go, nearly 200,000 with the Islamic ideology. But don't point that bit out. The problem is, right, is you can just talk out your backside and you get to stay in the country. Don't worry about anything else. So you can just lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. I still can't believe they're thinking of putting illegal immigrants into army barracks. Yeah, and they're thinking of actually getting them out. They're going to actually remove them from the bloomin' barracks. There's a place, I think it said 500-600 army personnel need to be removed. I was like, what? Are they nuts? So get in the chat. Tell me. This one. Have you seen this story? Afghan migrant. Afghan, yes. The ones that like to grape people. I don't know, he said. 158 times when quizzed about his background is allowed to stay in Britain. See? Just lie. I know nothing. I know nothing. What's your name? I don't know. How old are you? I don't know. I take it you're a Muslim. Oh, I don't know. Do you have a criminal record? I don't know. Don't know where we go with this. Have to let me know what you think in the chat. But he's actually won the right to stay in Britain by saying, I don't know, 158 times. I mean, what on earth, mate? It'd probably be one that gets put in the army barracks, and then they can do what they can do and put the actual army under threat, because the illegal immigrants, they're all like Islamists. So they're putting us on the army bases. We've already got to run around there and start destroying stuff and plant a bomb and God knows what. Hooray! They don't have to do anything. Their due diligence. Oh, wait till I get in there. I've got to walk around, map it out in my head, and then we can start doing what we got to do. I mean, you're literally inviting Islamists into your army barracks. I mean, the country is 100% backward. Portsmouth City Council. Portsmouth has a housing crisis already more than fulfills its share of people seeking asylum, so we expect government to look at other areas before placing more people. Yeah, that's where I am, Portsmouth, mate. Full of it. We've got mosques and all sorts. I need to go into one of the mosques. I'll take my phone with me one day and have to record it. Probably get thrown out, you know what I mean, guys? So that's what I just want to talk to you, mate. So I've got nothing against the actual people. It's Islam that I don't like. The people probably look quite likeable. Not all, obviously. Do you know what I mean? So basically, replacing the army with illegals. Yeah. You never know. They might even leave the army in there and put like 600 to 900 illegals in there. And they're like, well, there's all the airplanes, there's all the jeeps, the cars, everything, you know, any type of transport the army needs, it's there. So if you want to go in and start vandalising it and plant a few little bombs and whatnot, crack on, mate. We thought we'd invite you into the army bases instead of trying like to do what you do and starting a war. We thought, no, we'll invite you into the army bases. You can live here. You can live here, mate. Yeah. Just vote Labour. Lie about everything. Just say I don't know. Just, yeah. Keir Starmer's like, well, yes, another vote. It's going to cost us, like, you know, a couple of 100 army lives because they're going to plant a bomb. But it's all good. It's all good. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all about the vote. It's all about the vote. One vote. It's happy days. I mean, it's absolutely backward. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, a small boat African migrant, African. I was going to say Afghan. Yes, from Afghanistan. Muslim, who has no clue that it's actually a criminal offence to rape girls, kids, and women. If I was a farmer, I'll be looking after me goats and me horses and donkeys too, just so you know. A small boat Afghan migrant has won the right to stay in Britain despite answering, I don't know, 150 times while he's quizzed about his age. The asylum seeker arrived in Britain in 2022, where he told Border Force officials he was born in 2007, making him age 15. But the Home Office assessed him as being born on January the 31st, 2005. When he was quizzed during an age screening interview, he said, I don't know, 158 times, and the words, I can't remember, at least 49 times. How can you not remember? I mean, blimey, heck. They're walking straight into it. So 15 and they're saying he's 17, but he wants to try and hang around little kids. He had been granted leave to remain in the UK as a refugee until 2029 after an upper tribunal judge ruled he had been telling the truth. This is a judge. A judge, people. Oh my God. What is going on, man? I don't know. I know nothing. Let the illegals use the jeeps for delivery. Yeah. Yeah, can get them all in the back of one of the big vans and just have one army geezer driving and 20 Uber employees, illegal employees in the back, all running out. I was in ports of Halau and Moscow delivering a chicken tikka in 2023. They dragged me into the prayer enclave and tried to make my ours as well. Ran for me life. Oh my God. Imagine that. Like, have a chicken tikka. Yes, you must come and pray. Take your shahada. Yep, I think you can put a fork in it now. It's done. It could not be any worse, could it? Oh my word. Some of it, I swear, when I'm even talking about it, I line up these lives and I'm a bit like, oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about that because I know what YouTube does. The whole idea is to get views. And I seem to choose videos where YouTube's like, we're not going to give you any views. So I do second guess it, but we need to talk about it though, don't we? I mean, you know, whether it's popular or not, it's not here nor there. It's just stuff that needs to be out, and you know, someone might accidentally come across it and go, "Oh, I know, what's this?" And it like they can see. Hence why I got to put it up on screen and use actual news articles and that. Because if I was saying stuff or coming out with figures, we get people in the chat, like as you know, like we did the other day. You know, where's your evidence? Where's your evidence? We've got all the Islamist people, like, you know, crying away. How dare you? You're Islamophobic. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, too many Muslim and Islamist what's the word? I was thinking of a word then and I've gone brain dead. Sympathizers. That was the word. It was heard that the migrant who was given, so like, not even going to know his name, anonymity, suffered from epilepsy and had frequent and major seizures during his journey to Britain. Maybe because like his mum and his sister are the same people. After arriving, he underwent a screening interview and was placed in a hotel for unaccompanied asylum seeker children before moving to an adult hotel in January 2023. 9 months later, his arrangement broke down and he was left homeless. He was referred to the London Borough of Croydon by charity and was later placed into foster care. In January 2024, he was acknowledged as a refugee and granted leave to remain until January 2029. In May 2024, the National Age Assessment Board judged him to be born in 2005 and therefore 19 years old. The tribunal judge said the assessors concluded that the Afghan was an adult primarily because his lack of memory during the age assessment interviews led the assessors to conclude that he was deliberately withholding information. In particular, they recorded that he had answered, "I don't know," 158 times and "I can't remember," no less than 49 times during the age assessment interviews. Speak, boy! Age assessors were also skeptical because the Afghan had given his date of birth as the 5th of January 2005 in his initial assessment at the Kent Intake Unit, and all subsequent alterations in his narrative had reduced his age. He was not able to give a credible reason why the information he provided in Kent was incorrect, and the assessor said he subsequently corroborated it. How can he... He's got no paperwork. You can't corroborate anything. Assessors also said he had not raised any objections to his recorded age until he was placed in adult accommodation approximately 3 months after he entered the UK. After appealing the decision, the case was taken to the upper tribunal of the Immigration Asylum Chamber. During the court proceedings, a migrant used an Afghan Dari interpreter. Tell you what, how much did all this cost, mate? It was judged that his epilepsy had affected his memory and his ability to recount previous events. Well, that's just convenient. It was concluded that his claimed age is correct and that he was born in 2007. Upper Tribunal Judge Leonie Hurst said the most obvious inconsistencies in the Afghan's evidence is that although he claimed not to know his date of birth, he was recorded as providing a specific date of birth on arrival in the UK. On balance and considering the evidence as a whole, I accept his written evidence. Well, I find it credible that he does not know his exact date of birth and did not know his age when he left Afghanistan. I bet he did. I accept his evidence that he had moved to adult accommodation early 2023 and realised that his age was significant. He asked his uncle about his age and was told that he was 16. Also, his uncle's in the country as well. Hey! Also accept his evidence that his mother told him in early 2024 that he was about to turn 17. Oh, so he got the whole family over now then. What? It's crazy. This is oh, I showed this before, but it's worth showing. The can you see that down there, geese? Home Office at 170 terrorists cannot be deported from Britain due to human rights laws. Human rights laws are blocking deportation of dozens of high-risk extremists, forcing authorities to monitor them around the clock. The Home Office is facing outrage after revealing around 170 dangerous foreign nationals cannot be deported from the UK, with more than half linked to terrorism or extremist activities. I mean, it's mental. Around 170 people are currently on restricted leave, with over half having been involved in terrorism or extremism-related activities. I mean, what more? Have a word. Just when you think it can't get worse, somehow they find a way. Yep, you're right, mate. They do. They actually find a way. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. But here we go. The fresh calls. This was fresh calls for Britain to quit ECHR after Euro court bosses push back against tougher migration rules. sparking fresh calls. Alain Berset, Council, the European Secretary General, warned the UK not to destroy or undermine the system by seeking stronger powers. I mean, surely we need stronger powers. Or we just leave, mate. Just leave. He said the Human Rights Court, which is run by his council, was being criticised too brutally, and the rewriting its governing convention would require agreement from all 46 member states. I don't get it. Just... This comments came as the UK joined a 27-nation bloc pushing to tighten Articles 3 and 8. The loopholes often used to block removals on inhuman treatment or family life grounds. In a statement, the country said Euro judges must be banned from torpedoing Rwanda-style deals with safe third countries. A gathering of all 46 ECHR members this week agreed only to draw up a political declaration and hold more talks next year. Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick said reform of the ECHR is as doomed as reform of the EU. We don't have the time to wait for Europe to get its act together. Yep, we just need to leave. We need to leave the ECHR immediately. Starmer spokesman, some progress has been made this week, which demonstrates a shared consensus across Europe on the need for change. But as a PM has said, the ECHR needs to adapt. But they're basically saying that they're not going to adapt it. They're not going to change it. Oh, but it needs to adapt. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just get out of the ECHR ASAP. There's another dinghy full of men there, by the way. If being against pedos, rapists, murders, and incest makes me an Islamophobe, then I'm a proud Islamophobe. Might have to make t-shirts and hats. I've got one on my website. It says Islam, ISLAM. I steal, lie, and murder. ISLAM. I know I'm a genius. Thank you. Yes. And there's one with words across the top. It was words.com. Words.com. So yeah, Islamophobes unite. I missed one there. Me too. Nikki agrees with you. Yep, that's basically it. I've gone through my articles, so speak away in the chat and I'll put it up. Anything you want to question or query or anything that want to discuss. I've got a brighter light bulb. It's sort of still not super bright, but it's better. It's better. But yeah, at least I got through all that. I had loads of links. I was like, oh, well, I've got too many, but no, I've got through it. So leave. Is that because you got a load of leaves? Leaves. That didn't work, did it? Trying to be funny there, but that just backfired. Shut up, Wiz. There's a Mundeka song. Ooh, me Islamophobes. Ain't doing green at all. Talking about the ECHR makes you turn green. But I've gone through all the articles I have, so now it's all about whatever's in chat. And I think I've actually kept up with chat. That's very rare, because normally I have to spend the next half hour catching up with you guys. You obviously haven't been typing so much in the chat. What's up with you? Too shocked, sat there going, oh my God, I'm Islamophobic. Oh, the ECHR. Oh no, you should leave the ECHR. Yeah, we should, like ASAP. I mean, there's nothing that can be done. They're not going to change Article 3 or 8 in any shape or form. So, I was eat what for all the crap that he talks. Don't surprise me. But, you know, being that advanced UK is now official political party, which is what Tommy Robinson supports. People originally sort of were going to reform because of Tommy, weren't they? So maybe that could end up going Pete Tong for saying he had convictions against women. Oh, he hasn't though, has it? Oh, yeah, that's why he's suing. Yeah. saying like he beats his wife or something, wasn't it? That's what he's trying to claim, I think it was. But yeah, he don't do nothing like that. No. How do Electrodoc? Hope you're well, mate. Because like they say, like the mortgage fraud, that was where he lent his mate 20 grand. He actually lent his mate 20 grand. His mate's done whatever, and they've gone after Tommy for something. It's like, I'm imagining the mate lending you 20 grand, but then they end up throwing the book at him. But yeah, Tommy Robinson sort of represents so many people that they don't like it. Keir Starmer's probably just full on jealous. Farage is as well, probably to a degree. I was on Dan Wootton. Yeah, I saw a thing earlier of Dan Wootton with him. I haven't watched it. I've got it in my watch later. Watch later, mate. Watch later. So well, look, anagram of the word mates there. My mates ain't got 20 pence. You won't be buying the new Tommy Robinson book or any of the other books then? I'd buy the books, but I don't think I'd read them. I'm a nightmare when it comes to books. It's like even when there's a film, I'd rather watch the film than read the book. Me naughty. But I wouldn't mind getting Douglas Murray's books. I'd probably read them. My mates ain't got 20p, let alone 20 grand. No, I didn't buy books like that. No, I don't. But yeah, 20 grand. I wouldn't lend 20 grand to anyone, would I? Would I? Depends what it's for, I suppose. I suppose, you know what? I suppose if I had a mate and like his missus, like they split up and she's just being pure evil and not letting him see the kid, and he's got to go to court and all that. I'd probably lend money for that. I'm a nice guy though. But just for a mortgage, I don't know. That'd be worth my while. Sooner buy something that's practical. Yeah, that's true, mate. Yeah, definitely. Because I got the wife a car. Didn't sort of get on with it. Made nice noises like turbo, but ends up taking that back and getting a different one. So that car did not cost enough. I want something more expensive, geese. All right, love. All right, calm down. Mind me heck. But yeah, so that was a pain in the bum cheeks. But what would you spend 20 grand on? Do you know what I mean? I like the Breitling watches. I like them more than Rolex, but I wouldn't spend money on it. It could be an investment scene and something you leave when you die, but you could just leave the cash, couldn't you? Ports will be changed by Depot by Chancellor Hilal Hamzi to Burtis on January 22nd, 2026. Hilal Hamzi. Very good. Very good. Very good. Get her a dinky car, mate, if she ain't happy. Yeah, get one of those little Hot Wheel things. But the Corsa's not big. It looked like a little Reebok shoe. I don't know. It was quite a cool one, but went from that Corsa to Focus. A Ford Focus. Focus? What? Both of us? Ooh, dirty. See what I've done there. But probably van or boat to live off grid on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having like a mobile home. That'd be quite cool. I've mentioned that a couple of times to the missus. Like go around, go around England, Wales, up through Scotland, all back down. That'd be quite cool. Big old visit like that, and do these like live streams all around the country. How cool would that be? She'd look at me like, no, you won't be able to see the kids or grandkids. Do you know what I mean? The whiz. It's sensible. It's like, no, mate. Yeah. Oh, ham to Allah. Yep. I've got a new thing like Mohammed, and I'll call him Mo Ham Mad. Yeah, I know. I made it up myself. I know. I'm genius, and I know. Get taxed on leaving kids money. Invest in gold. I do. Used to buy and sell gold a lot. Gold, silver can be good. It's not as much, but it's a good bet to have money. Invest money in gold or silver. But yeah, gold's good. Especially when it goes through the roof. You're like, But yeah, I used to buy and sell gold, silver. Like gold rings had diamonds on, so obviously you have to pay for the diamond as well. You know what I mean? Whack it all in the safe. You're not going through my safe, geese. Let's go through me first. But yeah, sovereigns as well. But not the celebratory crap that they put on telly and all that. They're like 600 quid for this gold, like 6 gold coins, and the gold coins, the actual gold, they're only worth about 40 quid each. And they're trying to charge you 100 quid each. It's, oh, it's a memory coin and all this and that. And then when you go to sell it, it ain't worth diddly. It's worth half what you paid for it. So that's how they stitch people up, by people thinking, oh, invest in gold. But you're better just gold, full stop. None of that, like, commemorative coins and all this rubbish. I mean, if you like that sort of thing, you buy it, but for what it is, but it ain't going to be worth much. And they normally sell about 1 million of them, so they won't even be they won't be on Antiques Roadshow in the future either. Well, renting's impossible unless your cousin works for council and called Amdal. Yeah, it's terrible. Or if you buy a scrap. That's what I used to buy, a scrap. People used to get rid of it. You're like, oh, damn it. Old gold is the best. Yep. The older the better, or Indian gold, because it's purer and it's very high carat. Welsh gold. Why not? Miss aren't coming over to live stream. You what? I've got top chat on. Hang on, let me put it on there, live chat. That's made no difference. All the chat that's being posted is coming up. Messages aren't coming over to live stream. I seem to be getting them all here. I'm looking in the back end of it as well. I've got my laptop, shows me the back end of YouTube, and that all seems to be there, unless it's yours. If you're using certain words, YouTube might blank you. Well, if I ever got a diamond ring, because there's a value in it, it might be worth more as what it is rather than the gold. Then it's done differently, because a ring can weigh 3 to 6 grams. The actual weight of the diamond's minimal, depending on the size of the stone, obviously. And you got to remember whether it's a princess cut or whatever. So, yeah, the ring of itself, you know, it could be an engagement ring worth about 5 grand. Do you know what I mean? But the gold on it, like 24 karat gold, and it's what? Say it's 6 grams. Let's just say it's £25 a gram. You ain't getting nothing for what you pay for it. So you got to buy it for what it is. But you got to obviously look at the clarity of the diamonds, because they're all graded. Do you know what I mean? And make sure it's not like discoloured or got any inclusions or whatever in it. But if it's nice, then you buy it for what it is. You know, if it's worth £1 grand, offer them like, I don't know, 700 quid or something. But if it's no good, and like you get broken ones and there's no stone in it, it's just literally the gold, the actual ring of gold. It's a dunk, 4 grams, £25 a gram. There you go. Have 100 quid. See you later, guys. So open your eyes, Electro, the veggies. Julius put about 300% in diamonds, making it instantly worthless when you leave the shop. Yeah. But diamonds, the actual whole market of diamonds is a con, full stop. It's the most popular, it's the most common stone. But if you look at things like rubies, emeralds, and that, they're exactly the same. It's like a coloured diamond. It's just different colour. But diamonds, like they like through coming up with the phrase diamonds are a woman's best friend, and like every woman should have diamond, whatever, they made it worth money. Do you know what I mean? So if they made it worth money, then it's all overpriced. But yeah, diamonds aren't. Was it 25 quid? It can be 24 karat gold. I don't know what it is at the moment. Let's have a look. 9 karat gold's only like between 9-10 quid, isn't it? Let's have a look. I don't know what that's going on about. Blimey heck. Some weird rubbish there. Why is it never just give you a bloomin'... I am London Gold Exchange. That's what I normally use. Let's have a look, geese. It doesn't say what. Gold per gram. £67.82. Gold per ounce. 2,109. Gold per kilo. 67,820. See a bit right. 1 gram. Oh, you split it as coins or why is it going all stupid? Oh, £30. Tell you, nothing's bloody easy, is it? $134. So it's about 102 quid. So it's more than I said. It's more than 25 quid. It's 4 times more. 24 karat gold. What's 18 karat gold? Oh, it's not saying. What's that? That's not a pound sign, is it? Saying £37.97 per gram of gold. Like, it's not about 10 quid. Where's this coming from? I don't know what's going on here. Don't know what it's doing to me, making me look like an idiot. It's not even like, I think last time I looked, it was like £10.38. That's ridiculous. It's giving me a headache. I'm not looking at that. That's blooming ridiculous. Saying like 37 quid for blooming 9 karat gold. It's like, what? No, it's all about £10.50. Sunday live stream. So what's top? Oh, I don't know what's going on Sunday. Well, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is random. I'll just do whatever, whenever. because I feel like it. But on a Sunday, I don't know whether we can make that. I think I said last time whether we can make that about Islam and Christianity, or we just go with what's going on in the world, and we can just open it up and people can talk about whatever and come up and have a chat, talk about anything and everything. I think. Do you know what I mean? So, but I don't want to go too much into the world of Islam. Do you know what I mean? And there's people out there that know so much more than I know. So, start a new business, crack for gold, especially for the crack for gold. Diamonds are only trickled into markets like oil. Oh yeah, they control the price by whatever. Yeah, you are correct, Electrodoc. Hate those cash for gold prices. They rip off people. Yeah, they do. Yep. That's about right there, Slim. Yeah, well done. I saw my old wedding and engagement ring this summer. The H&T Gold Store offered me 700. Took it to someone private. They offered me 12. I bit their hand off. Yeah, H&T. I used to deal with them. Not good. Because the pawn shop I worked in, I used to get she was doing what? And that H&T used to have a different name. And so I knew someone who worked there, so we used to work out what was what. And our prices were better than their prices. I know that, but yeah, I mean, some of it they sort of get themselves a bit because you can retail it, especially like that, a wedding ring and an engagement ring. If they're in a certain condition, you can retail them, so you can sell them for retail. So you should buy them as a retail sellable good, not just for scrap gold. So yeah. But at least you got 1200. That's much better. Gold's needed and silver in all electronic devices. Yeah, it's in everything, isn't it? You can strip it. As every person here, I'm from different places. Hey, Slim. Back again, doing a Slim. Went to the doctor with a mole. He said he can remove the mole, but they'll have to report me to SPCA. Very good. So, yeah, with regards to Sundays, I say this in every video, but no one ever does it. But I'm going to waste my breath again on you. Come on. For Sundays, if there's anything you want me to look up or whatever, want us to talk about on Sunday, then let me know in the comments after the live's finished. Jump in the comments and say oh, look this up, Wiz, look that up, Wiz. And then, I'll investigate. And if it's good, and then Sunday you can come up and have your say as well. I'll let you. Back in black. I hope as well in your world, Nikki, said Slim. Talk about what's gone on previous week. Yeah, we could do a roundup of everything. Yeah. Oh, like a weekly catch up. Yeah. Maybe that's what we could do. We'll actually call it weekly catch up, and I can put it on the thumbnail, weekly catch up, and put the date from Monday to the Sunday, and then we talk about it Sunday, innit? That might be a good idea. Yeah. I've got it all written in my book because someone said, like last time, that said Islam Let's Learn. That was an idea. Someone said about treatment of veterans and disabled people, chemtrails and conspiracies. I don't know if I want to go down the conspiracy thing. We'll sort of throw it in a bit in on a Sunday, though, can't we? So we could do a weekly roundup of everything on the Sunday. Yeah, that's what we could start doing. A weekly roundup, episode 1, weekly roundup, episode 2. And I can actually put them up already, so they're already there. And then when I go live, we can say whatever, and I'll bring up whatever on the day. Do you know what I mean? So I don't need to get anything prepped. That way you'll say, oh yeah, what about that story? Google, bring it up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm with you, Green Troll. I'm good, thank you, Slim. Hope you're okay too. Starmer and War Worries. Yep. That could all be, that can be done on Sunday. Yep. I like the way you guys are thinking. Have a look at the children wellbeing schools bill, also the UN migration replacement order and the UN digital ID order. Something to look into. Horrible though. Oh, great. Making me look at horrible stuff, mate. You can wear a tin hat and grin. Yeah, I do. I love conspiracy theories. You know, we're doing a weekly catch up and there's things going on like Candace Owens and what on earth. We can always have a look into that. I can bring it all up as we're live and we can literally do a live search into said conspiracy. So yeah, you know, I was and ahhing because like what we talk about with news and that, but then I suppose it could still be relevant when you're talking about like Candace Owens and saying about like Charlie Kirk's wife and all that, trying to cash in on it. I can't stand that Candace Owens. What a horrible, horrible person. I used to follow her on everything. I literally unsubscribed everything. But yeah, she's gone. Doolally. I wonder why she married her husband so quick. You find out who her dad is. His dad, not her dad, his dad. She's not silly. Money, 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 money. Let's talk about previous route, or you could do let you have your say night where people can have their say on the weekend. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can like call in, have your say. Definitely. Yeah. I'll actually put that on that weekly roundup, call in type scenario. Actually, I'll add call in because I'll do a thumbnail. But yeah, I will do it as a call in. Definitely as a call in. A tinfoil wizard's out. Yep. If we've actually got a tinfoil, I will make one. Let's go. But what are you doing, Wiz? Grow up, mate. Heard this on OS. And so this week it's that you can cover everything you see. All these things are weekly catch-ups. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Green Troll. Sold to the wizard. But 51st date's coming on Sunday nights. My head will explode. You might get some stuff from us. But we can either, you know, clarify or debunk accordingly. So, yeah. I'm starting to go off Kansas too. She's taking things way too far. Yeah, she's lost the plot, mate. I don't know why she's done that. I don't get it. I do not get it. Like, Bridget McConn's a man. Really? And then saying, like, making out Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk, actually had something to do with his death. I mean, hell no. No, that's just, no. That's sick. Why every time there's an immigrant abuse en masse? You see how many Mo turned up for the mass rape by illegals, like 10, but all the MPs turned up for their talk on their pay rise. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right there, Pouncy. Pouncy, hope you got a microphone out. You can call in, happy to say. Mark, CL, Electrodoc. Electrodoc does. Press the button on my laptop with my elbow there, I think. But yeah, you can all call in and have your say live. Most people that get popular tend to do the same thing as Candace. Yes, they do. Shame. All for clicks and views. Candace lost her marbles overnight, it seems. Yeah, it's a shame. We can talk about this Sunday. That'd be something to talk about, Candace. He's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah. Popularity went to her head when she was talking against woke stuff and saying that blacks aren't all oppressed because some are wealthy. I agree. Yeah, I liked what she was saying. Like, oh, if you don't like it, get a crash helmet. That was sort of went viral, like Ben Shapiro, wasn't it? Oh, facts can't hurt your feelings, or facts hurt your feelings, or something. But yeah, those were the days, good old days. And she just went full on cuckoo. Me sometimes find it hard to say things or some out wrong. Mate, we're all in that boat, mate. Then she started all that mad stuff, like leaving the Daily Wire. Yeah, the Jew hatred come in. What time Sunday? 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Saturdays is 2 p.m. as well, but not every Saturday. It all depends what's going on a Saturday, and if you know there's certain what's the word, protests. If there's about 6 protests going on around the UK, I'll go live and then we jump around them all, see what's going on, and have a little nosy. That's what we do. They say Louis Phillips or Bonnie Blue in the headlines for the illegal shows Western women in a weird way. Yeah, that Bonnie Blue, she got arrested or excuse me, she got arrested or so. I did see it pop up, but I didn't read it because I don't give 2 hoots about her. But local bicycle. You make it about 6 p.m. He might be here to appear with me. Mate, I'm not going to start talking to someone like 51st Days. You're trying to like, I would say you turn me grey, but I'm already there. Same Wiz time, same Wiz channel. Yep. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 4 p.m. Saturday, Sundays, 2 p.m. But Sundays, definitely. Sundays are definitely. And then you broadcast Wiz. Shouldn't you say this was the Wiz way instead of it's like confirming what I've said, saying that is the wizard's words. So for now, that is the wizard's words. Like I've got no more words to say. Does that make sense? I don't know. You got me thinking now, like, oh my God, I've saying it wrong all this time. But no, I think I know what I meant. I'm like, for now, that is, yeah, like for now, that is the wizard's words. Like, there's more coming, mate. There's more coming. Like, I think that's what I mean. Oh, I don't know. You're gonna make me. I took set a reminder for this live stream, but YouTube didn't notify me. They're definitely shadow banning you. Yeah, you're not the only one. My son, my other account is the same. My son gets a notification saying the Wizard Words is live. He runs up into the lounge. He goes, "Oh, thought you're going live." I'm like, "What?" I said, "I finished like an hour ago, mate. Literally an hour after he gets a notification." So really, I've got to keep going and keep going and keep going. I've got to do like 4-hour lives in order for everyone to be notified. It's terrible. Like I think I just hit 5,670 subscribers, and people don't get notified, and I don't even on my other one because it should come up, but it doesn't. So you ever cosplay Gandalf? No. But if someone like J.K. Rowling's going to see me and sign me up for a movie, definitely. Thou shall not pass. Let's talk like that. Every time it comes up, every time after a mass abuse of British girls, I wouldn't prod Bonnie Blue with a basketball. No. Diseases. I might let you off. Yeah, I think I've got it. What I mean, like, because I've given it all that, I've given it verbal diarrheas, and then I say that. And then for now, that is the wizard's words. Like clarifying. Oh, you got me thinking, Mark. Don't do that to the wizard's brain. But good evening, everybody. Paul. A barge pearl. I read it as a poll, even though it said poll. I get the notification when you upload, but not when you go live. Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, I've been trying to load up a few videos, a couple of shorts or whatever. I know, but people got lives, they're going to miss it. I get that, but it seems to be. I did look up and that, and I was looking at other channels and that. My views are like on a few of the videos quite low for the amount of subscribers I've got, which is weird. So unless people subscribe and just I'd rather people who didn't watch it anymore, I'd rather they unsubscribed so I could sort of see what it is. Do you know what I mean? But if they are subscribed but they're not getting anything my way, then that's probably why, and that screws it all up. But some videos, like I say, they get like 600, 800, 4,000 views, and then YouTube's like, "Oh, hang on, he's talked about that," shh, and then the video just stops dead. But the whole idea is, I've got like nearly 500 videos or 500 videos. Like people will be watching here, there, and everywhere, and it all adds up. But sometimes it does. I get about £1. Whoa, ad revenue, get in. But normally it's like 6p up to about 86p. That's the norm. But yeah, I don't think it's showing half the stuff. But like doing newsy stuff. I was hoping to be like 2C TV. I should be bigger and better because I am more handsome than 2C. Apparently, my intel, and I wouldn't touch Bonnie Blue with anything. No, don't know what will be coming back your way. I have notification, but I have everything. I'm not notified. Sounds about right. I think apparently you get sorted with social. In this world of backward madness, if they're shadow banning you, see it as a good thing, bro. Yeah, you're talking about something that they're like, So most of us, if we knew our partners, so we would not touch them. Yeah. You should also say, "Now fly, you fools," at the end. That's the problem with living a small town. I mostly do know. Yeah, Mark knows. 2 hop films, the original ones, and there makes it that the Wizard of Gore very hot on over 50s only. I'll have to wait a couple of years for that then. I know getting notifications, but if I'm looking, it will come up in my to watch. Oh, well, make sure you watch it, Green Troll. Otherwise, you're mere fall out, mate. You'd be like Mr. Beast, grins. Yeah, I wanted to do that's when I start my YouTube channel. I was thinking of doing like not Mr. Beast, but like where you actually go out and give people what they need. I'd love to do something like that and help people. Do you know what I mean? Who actually genuinely need it. Not like Mr. Beast giving it to all his friends. But, you know, what can I say? And then I was zooming on, I could do scratch cards. That'd be a laugh. Do scratch cards, watch me lose my money. And if I win it, and if I win big in that, I'll be like, right, I'm splitting out with someone out there. You'll win 100 quid. Right, I'll send you 50 quid. And the other 50 quid to cover me for my expenses. Do you know what I mean? I won't make profits like that. Just don't bother me. But yeah, I'd love to be able to give money away. And that, I think I said it in the last stream, but that's the way it is. You need masses, as most UK people need help and suffering. I know. Everyone's going to start donating now, mate. Go to thewizardwords.com. There's a little donate button. Or just go to Ko-Fi, K-O-F-I, at the Wizard Words. Or Super Chats. No, I'm only joking. You won't win. I know. I can't remember the last time I won on a scratch card. I'll win £1 or two. Wifey wins. I mean, I bought a £5 scratch card and I won a £5. Take a look at History Debunked if you get time. He does very short videos about London as well, usually under 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Ooh, bit of history, people. Bit of history. Get educated. It's like bingo. Only the people that run it win. Yeah. My hospital was cancelled. This hospital full of flu people, only essential treatment, tests and scans. Yeah, it's going mental, isn't it, that super flu? Yeah, you're probably better off staying away from it, mate, to be honest. So, it's not a good thing having it cancelled, but for your own safety, it probably is. That super flu sounds quite evil, and they're struggling. But anyway, right. Scratch card money goes to various charities like Mosques for Britain and Brothers for the Brotherhood. Yeah, I won't be doing that. The channel's History Debunk. I think I've heard of History Debunk. Most of the time, you're talking about current day stuff. History Debunk, that rings a bell. I'm going to look that up. All for World Travel old guy. Yeah. Once a month. Ooh. Right, people. I've blessed you with my horrible voice for the last 1 minute, 46 minutes and 55 seconds. So let's wrap it up. But Sunday, yes, we'll do a roundup. Sundays, we're going to start. That'll be episode 1 on Sunday, thanks to Green Troll. We'll do the weekly roundup. That's what we do every Sunday. Happy days. So yeah, Sunday is weekly roundup. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be cushy. I need to think of an idea what Saturday would be, but Saturdays I sort of take it or leave it because sometimes like the grandkids are here. Do you know what I mean? So I want to chill with the fam. So 80s cartoons. Oh, we've done all that last time. I was going like He-Man and everything. I was going through it. Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. Very good, Electro Dog. Very good. I knew halfway through that I could see what was coming, but yeah, when we do a weekly roundup, we can do a roundup of all and everything. And if there's something that you want to throw in, like, you know, name 80s cartoons, we can do all that. We can make the most of it on a Sunday. So the more people there, then, you know, the more we can talk about. Simple as, isn't it? Trapdoor, yeah. Did you nurture versus nature yet? No, that do my brain in, mate. But yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Count Dracula, I remember that and all. But yeah, that nurture versus nature. Yeah, that'd be quite a brain thing. I need to write that down so I don't. I actually spelt nature wrong. No, I didn't. I spelt nurture wrong. But I know what I meant. But yeah, that'd be something, Mark, for the future. Certainly, bone me broke or cracked from the month before. Got brittle bone disease. My wife's got that. She had a thing with her neck. Done her for about 5 years. Not good, mate. Not good at all. But I will pray for you, my friend. I've got a. Oh, I don't know where my. Oh yeah, I whacked my hoodie on before the show, and it's. Yeah, so I don't wear this hoodie 24/7. I just put it on for the streams because it's nice and warm. It is, mate. It is. Alice in Wonderland, like down the rabbit hole. Nurture versus nature. It'd be interesting though. I'll have to think about it and see what, do some research and see what I can bring up and this and that to make it, so I can read things and then people can say nature versus nurture. We'll have to investigate that one. But one thing, Saturday I should be live around 2ish, see what's going on. But Sundays, as of now, from Green Troll, we're doing weekly roundups. Episode 1 is on Sunday. So happy days. All right, people. Right, I'll let you all go. Have your dinner. All get nice and warm and cozy. Watch some telly. Friday. I'm just started season 7, I think, of The Next Generation, the last season. So watched all them because it's all been taken off in January. So might as well watch it. Got to be done, innit? Yeah, like someone might have seen something in the week we'll miss, etc., or something may have happened in a local paper that we not see. This way, people can catch up. Exactly. We all want to know, don't we? Another fun film site like The Wizard Speed and Dam. Cheers, we'll see you soon. Take care. Yeah, take care, Nikki. Live the dream, as they say. Have a custard cream. Enjoy your heat. Really nice new boiler. Lovely jubbly. See you later, Electrodoc. Take it easy. Don't forget, Sunday, 2 p.m, we are doing a roundup. And it's going to be episode 1 of many. It's going to be good. But like I say at the end of every video, for now, that is the wizard's words.